District 7. Ms. Browning, you'll have 1.5 minutes to introduce yourself.
Are we ready? I'm Sharon Browning. Those who know me know that I have invested 30 years of my life at this school. I love my principals, I love the people I work with, and I love my students. Heck, I even love Jeff Martin, my opponent. I taught him. There are 3 reasons I should be on this board. I'm qualified, I've invested my life in the students of the school, and I stand on my reputation. I am honest, I am truthful, and I'm independent. I always have been, and I shall continue to be, fair to every child in this system. Whether that child is a National Merit Scholar, a heavily recruited football player, whether he is autistic, dyslexic, a future artist, or a standout welder, every student is important. This school system and this community must seek out the talents of each child and develop that child into a productive human being who grows up to respect himself and others and who makes a contribution to society. For the last 2 years, I have served on this appointed board with a group of wonderful, dedicated people who love Central almost as much as I do. We've made some good decisions. On Saturday, October the 4th, you have an unbelievable opportunity to make a good decision. You will enter that voting booth and you will make a choice that will send a ripple throughout this community. And that choice will affect your children, your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren. You have wonderful choices. Just look behind me. Choose wisely and choose well.
Ms. Browning, you have the first question that I will ask you. What, in your opinion, is the most important challenge facing the Central Community School System?
Once we seat this board, we must pass taxes. We don't want to hear that. Taxes are not a good word for any of us. And in order to have the kind of school system that we want, the kind of school system that produces ACT scores that are 3rd in the state and test scores that are just out of the roof at our high school, we must pay. Okay? Anything that you get in life that is of value, you pay for. And to me, that's the most important challenge that we're going to meet.
Second question. What do you feel that your #1 priority would be if elected?
To create, to help to do my part in creating a school system that is the best anywhere. Not just the best in Louisiana, but the best to set our goals even higher, to be the best in this nation. That would be my #1 goal.
Ms. Brown, you have 1 minute to close.
Gracious, I get all of mine at one time.
I tell you, I like it. I like it. I don't have to keep up with anything.
I once heard a story of an old gentleman who worked very hard every day building a bridge. One day, this young man stopped, tapped the older man on the shoulder, and he said, "Sir, why do you work so hard day after day building a bridge that you probably will never live to cross?" The old man stood up, dusted off his clothes, looked squarely in the young man's eyes, and he said, "Son, in my life, I have crossed many bridges that those who've gone before me have built for me. Now it's my turn to build this bridge for you and for those who follow." And if time had allowed, I would have listed those people in my life at this school who have built bridges in my life that I have crossed. But the timekeeper is listening, okay? I started my bridge in 1973 when I entered the doors of this. Central School was brand new when I started. You know, it and I have aged together. I stayed here for 30 years as an English teacher and a counselor. Today I want to continue. My bridge is built on honesty, integrity, truthfulness, and independence. If I am allowed to continue, I will represent the people of Central and of District 7 with all the qualities and deep concern for every child in this system. If these qualities in a board member and in a human being appeal to you, then please consider my candidacy in District 7.
Thank you, Ms. Browning.